Welcome back to the Sports Source. This segment brought to you by Southeast Termite and Pest Control, folks. Stink bugs, ladybugs, and box elder bugs. Right now, those fall invaders are looking for a spot to winter. And whereas you or I might look at the Keys or Cancun, they're saying, I want to winter in that guy's house. And they want to come in and they want to lay their little eggs, and that way in January and February and March, you're going to have tons of these critters. It's much easier to kill them now. Prevent them from getting into your home with the fall invader treatment. Southeast Termite and Pest Control, southeasttermite.com will tell you everything you need to know. Give those guys a call. I love them. They're fantastic. Okay, I want to get into some strategy moves that you guys would make, maybe some surprising moves, some bold moves is what I said. So if nothing is too ridiculous, I said bold. So whatever somebody goes with is what we go with. We'll try to hold back our snickers and laughs. What would you do if you're put in charge of Tennessee, Florida, in terms of bold moves? Who wants to go first?
Well, I'll go first, since I'm the only offensive guy on the side of this panel right now. I would find me a fullback. And this is why. We've got to find a way to establish the run. Our line may need a little help against Florida. We've got to find a way to make sure when we pass the ball, we got somebody that's assigned to pick up those blitzes. Florida's going to blitz. And just maybe we get a little tinker tack out there and get a little 2-yard dump, and the fullback gets 6-7 yards of some rack after the catch. I would try to find a way to activate a fullback or bring the tight end back and get him back to help out in the pass game.
All right, very good. Fullback out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere. Don't have it, but now you change the roster.
Daniel,
Fullback.
what are you doing, Daniel?
So mine's a little different. I'm very worried about the conditioning of our football team. And so I want to keep the defense off the field as much as possible. So if we get into that 45 middle of the field area, automatically going forward on the fourth down to limit how many more plays. Because if we punt it there, you're talking about Florida having a chance to run the ball for 14, 15 play drives. That would terrify me with what our defense has. And strength-wise, I'd rather just play red zone and try to limit them to 3 points.
All right, there we go. Will Overstreet, what are you doing? Bold move.
One, Bayless Jones and Callaway are in the game.
You took mine.
They've shown the ability to break tackles. You don't have to throw the deep ball for them to make it a 20 or 30-yard play. So right now they're in the game more for me. 2, getting the running back involved in the passing game gets you in the middle of the field where we saw Pitt didn't believe you would go. So you're doing that. Also, I think to win this game, like I said, you've got to be up by like 21 or 14 points in the third and fourth quarter. To take advantage of that, you know Florida's going to hit you hard in the run game. While your guys are fresh, put your 4 best. If it's 4 defensive tackles, it's stopping the run. That's who's playing my front 4 at the first part of this game, so we can try to get through that first half and get an advantage. And then if they get in the passing game, I've got another set of guys to rotate into the better pass rushers.
Yeah, I would. Emory Jones has shown that he'll throw the ball to you. I would completely sell out to stop the run, and if he beats me over the top, he beats me over the top. So since that's what I'll say, since you stole my Jones and Callaway. But for the same reason, though, I mean, those are guys who've shown that they can take a short pass. And they've done this against lesser foes. Maybe they can't do it against SEC competition, but I would have the guys who could take a short pass and make it a long gain in there over the guys who may get open deep but can't catch it. Javonte Payton's another guy that would be in that rotation. Tillman's a guy who's shown he can get open if anybody can throw it to him. Hyatt is down on my list at this point, simply just for what he's going to have to earn his way back onto the field if I'm the coach.
Right, and you look at Callaway's, I'm a surprise guy because at Pitt, he bounced off a couple guys. And that Pitt's DBs were actually good guys that could be
much
pro
closer
guys.
To SEC, yeah.
So, I still think it's high percentage pass. It basically takes the place of your run game on the edge if you throw these short passes. That's what you need.
Okay. Fullback out of nowhere. No punting, or once you get to the 4-down territory. And you had like 15 things.
Yeah. Got it.
The vulture, can you believe that?
Yeah, the vulture stole from me. All right, there we go. When we come back, let's take a look at how Tennessee's schedule has done. The teams they've already played, the teams they're going to play, how they did yesterday, and also Chuck will weigh in. He didn't get to talk earlier about Florida. What did he see from that Florida-Alabama game? And then we've got the Cavaleris line and the Beat the House segment to come. So come on back on the Sports Source.